What's up, y'all? We're here at Brown Mountain today, riding with Wayne and a group of 5 or 6 other people. Our group broke up. We got a couple guys riding the hard stuff and a couple guys taking it easy. I chose to take it easy today. I came up here last weekend with my buddy Luke, who also rides a KLX 300. And man, they took me out on the harder trails around here, and I was walking around in pain after that for 2 days. I didn't record it because I forgot to bring my SD card. But hopefully me and Luke can meet up soon and do some more trail riding, because man, he's a great rider. He rides the KLX 300 through these trails with stock gearing and 25 PSI on his 50/50 tires, so man, he's got skills. But looking forward to another really nice day of riding. There's still some challenging trails, but nothing like I went on last week. I think me and Luke will come up here again and record some of that, because man, those trails were a blast. Today I'm going to try to stand up as much as possible. I need to get better at it. I revert back to sitting down when I'm tired, but man, your body thanks you when you're standing up. The other thing is, when I'm recording videos while standing up, you get these awkward shots of just my chest bouncing around. But really though, when you're going over terrain like this, standing up is the best way to go. A couple other videos I got coming out soon. The tire review. I'm almost done with that. Been putting that together. Let's see, I've had them on for about 250 miles, so I feel like I got a good grasp on them, on and off road. But other than that, not much going on in my world. The KLX 300, I got a leak in the left front fork seal right now. I'm hoping it's just some debris that made its way underneath it, and I'm gonna try to clean that out when I get some free time this week. If not, I'll be making a video on how to replace your fork seals. I gotta say too, I'm really impressed with how this channel is growing and the people who are sticking around to watch. I kind of started this channel as a distraction from real life, working on my dual sport in the shed and going out dual sport riding. I never really expected anyone to watch, but you guys keep showing up and I appreciate that so much. I can't wait to see where this channel goes. You know, like I said before, I'm going to keep the KLX 300 for a very long time, but maybe one day I'll add a couple other dual sports to the shed, but that's a long ways off. I couldn't be happier with where the KLX has taken me and what I've been able to do with it, so she's sticking around for a while. Another thing I wanted to mention, while I was riding with Luke last week, he let me ride his KLX 300 because he had taken out the secondary throttle plate on his bike. And I know all the dyno graphs out there show it, but man, if you've spent some time on both, you know, with the secondary throttle plate in and then trying it with the throttle plate out, it makes the world of a difference. He was riding stock gearing through here, but the throttle response and the RPM response in the mid-range carried him through all this. So there may be a day, probably relatively soon, where I take out the secondary throttle plate on mine. It really does make a big difference. The graphs aren't lying. I was impressed when I felt it. I don't think I'm gonna make a tutorial on taking the throttle plate out, because I've watched some of the ones on YouTube already and they've covered it extremely well. I wanted to pop in here in the edit and give a shout out to It's Turbo Time. If you look up his tutorial on taking out the secondary throttle plate, his is great. And he goes over a couple other things like changing your air filter and a couple other things. So check him out. Good work. Some of my first impressions on the 1342 gearing. It feels a lot more like a dirt bike than a dual sport. And I gotta spend some more time on the roads and highways with it before I can really decide if I want to keep it with this gearing or not. But you want to talk about getting you up any hill. First gear will get you up anything. And second gear has turned into that tractor gear that first gear used to be. On your right! On your right! I'm not sure why I passed this guy. I'm normally pretty content with hanging out in the back. I'm not one for doing any crazy passes or overtaking anyone in sketchy situations. But we were just having fun. So then Wayne wanted to show us this little hill climb section. So I thought this would be another really good test of the 1342 gearing. So the first time I watch Wayne, see the line that he takes, and then watch this other rider, and he took a different line. Wayne's line was easier, so I stuck to Wayne's line and I hit it in first gear. Hey Wayne, can you do it one more time? I want to get a video of you. Again, first gear, no problem going up these hills. And like they always say, GoPro doesn't really show the magnitude of the hill, but you know, it was pretty steep, lots of ruts, lots of roots. Hey Wayne, I want to run that one more time too. Can you guys wait up? Hey, you went up the hard one.
Did I?
Me and Wayne went up the easy one. That was awesome, man.
About that top leg.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna run it one more time.
The easy one on the left.
On the left, yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know I went up the hard one.
I'm gonna run it one more. All right, y'all, let's do this one more time. Had to feather the clutch here in a couple different spots, but it made it up no problem. You want to do it?
Yeah, I'm going that way.
What's up that way?
I don't know. You can't get that way.
So yeah, we left that little hill climb and just carried on through the trails and rode for about 3 more hours. Had an awesome day riding with these guys, tons of fun. If you're interested in dual sport riding, the KLX 300, dual sport repairs and maintenance, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Feel free to make fun of me in the comment section, and I'll catch you on the next one.